Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into a really wonderful Turkish fairy tale. It's this magical story all about an unlikely hero, a missing heartbeat, and a world pretty much made of foam and the sweet smell of coffee.
Bir varmış, bir yokmuş. You know, this is the classic enchanting way that so many Turkish fairy tales begin. It means once there was, once there wasn't, which just perfectly sets the mood for our story. It all takes place in the magical and kind of quirky Foam Kingdom, a place where you've got these pastel clouds drifting by and the scent of coffee is just dancing on the wind.
So, let's meet the hero at the heart of our story. Now, he might seem like just an ordinary guy in this dreamy kingdom, but as you see him walking along these glowing foam pathways, you can just tell he has a secret, a really vital responsibility.
His name is Tung Tung Sahur, and his official, secret title? He's the guardian of the night rhythm. See, every single night, it's his job to walk the foam-paved streets using his special rhythm to keep dark energies away and make sure everyone in the kingdom sleeps peacefully. But Tung Tung doesn't really fit the mold of a typical hero. He's tall and thin, with these huge, expressive eyes and a smile that's always friendly, maybe a little goofy. He's innocent, and yeah, maybe even a bit clumsy, but that simple rhythm stick he carries, it's the key to the entire kingdom's safety.
So everything is going along just as it should. Tung Tung is making his nightly rounds, creating his signature tung tung, tung tung sound. And then, just like that, the ordinary world is thrown into total chaos. In an instant, that peaceful atmosphere just shatters. The sky goes dark, and all the glowing lights of the Foam Kingdom begin to flicker and die out. You can feel it. Something is terribly wrong. A chilling silence falls over everything. That constant, comforting rhythm that Tung Tung provides, the very heartbeat of this world, has just vanished. And that is a direct threat to their entire existence. So the question immediately becomes, who or what could do this? As Tung Tung is standing there, totally gripped by fear, a wave of light appears, and the figure emerges from it, looking specifically for him. And it's Ballerina Cappuccino, so graceful and glowing. She tells him that only he, the guardian, can find the missing rhythm. And this is where it gets complicated for our hero, because Tung Tung has a secret, massive crush on her. Her plea makes his heart beat even faster, mixing his fear with this powerful desire to prove himself. Thankfully, our hero, who is just full of self-doubt right now, doesn't have to face this challenge alone. This is where we see the power of friendship, as a team of powerful allies quickly comes together to support him on his quest. And his first reaction? Pure shock. This is that classic refusal of the call moment. He sees himself as just a simple, goofy rhythm keeper, not some grand hero capable of saving the entire kingdom. He just doesn't believe he's up to the task. But his team believes in him. Ballerina insists that he is the rhythm, that he has to be their guide. And she's not alone. The shadowy and instinctual assassin Cappuccino has already tracked the problem to the dark foam tunnels. And the elegant, powerful Espressona Signora confirms the stakes. If they fail, the kingdom could be destroyed. Each one of them brings a vital skill to the quest. So, with his team's encouragement, Tung Tung finally accepts his role. He leads them into the unknown, crossing the threshold from their familiar, glowing world into those dangerous foam tunnels.
The atmosphere inside is immediately oppressive. It's like the tunnels swallow all sound and light. Tung Tung taps his rhythm stick against the ground. Tung, tung, but there's no echo. The rhythm can't travel here. And that's a clear sign that they are getting very close to the source of the danger.
And at the end of the tunnel, they find it, a monstrous creature made of dark foam, and it's actively consuming the kingdom's rhythm, feeding on its life force, to plunge the world into a permanent, deadening silence. This is their ultimate ordeal.
So this is the moment of truth. Faced with this terrifying, overwhelming enemy, our clumsy, self-doubting hero has to find a strength he never knew he had and embrace his true power.
In this amazing burst of courage, Tung Tung steps forward. He pushes past his fear and declares that a kingdom cannot be silent, because where there is rhythm, there is life. This is his moment. He's no longer just a keeper, he's a defender.
He raises his stick and strikes with all his might. The first strike, Tung, illuminates the entire tunnel. The second, Tung, causes the shadows to scatter and retreat. And the final, rapid strike, Tung 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 sends these powerful waves of light directly into the monster's heart.
But he doesn't do it alone. In that final moment, his team unites their powers with his. Ballerina dances to amplify the rhythm's magic, Assassin cuts through the remaining shadows, and Espresso Anna blasts the creature with espresso fire. Together, their combined strength causes the monster to dissolve into a shower of harmless sparkles.
With the battle won, the rhythm returns to the Foam Kingdom. The hero's journey is complete, and his return transforms not just his home, but also himself. Back in the brightly lit kingdom, Ballerina Cappuccino turns to him and reveals the story's true reward. She tells him he's not just the guardian of the rhythm, he's the guardian of their hearts. It's this beautiful confession, the romantic resolution he never dreamed was possible.
And so Tung Tung Sahur's role is forever changed. He is no longer just the secret protector of the night's quiet rhythm. He is now the celebrated guardian of the kingdom's very heart and soul.
And that familiar tung tung sound that echoes through the kingdom each night is no longer just a signal of safety. It has become something more. The beautiful rhythmic melody of this love.